What's up, YouTube? It's Keeko here, bringing you guys what I think are the top 5 monsters, spells, and traps in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game right now. Obviously, guys, I'm going to get a lot of hate mail on this because everybody's going to have their own ideas of the top best 5 of everything. Don't hate on it, just tell me additionally, because I could only pick 5, and it was pretty hard to do. I had a kid ask me to do this, and I thought it was a really cool idea, so I decided to do it. So, I'm going to start with my number 5, going up to the most important of each one. We're going to start with the monsters. My very important card, but least out of the 5 that I picked, is Cyber Dragon. Very good card, used in multiple decks. Just all-around versatile card. Absolutely great card. So that's number 5 on my list. Number 4 is Thunder King Ryo. Great card to be able to stop special summon. I love that he's only a level 4, 19 beat stick. Just a great card. Number 3 is Raikou, Lightsworn Hunter. He can be used in so many decks, and he's just awesome. Got a great flip effect. The milling 3 can be good or bad, just depending on what kind of deck you run it. So I really love Raikou. I think it's a really good card. Card at number 2 that came back with the resurgence of the Merrick Structure deck is the Gravekeeper Spy. This just helped out so many different decks. It's an engine for absolutely tons of decks, so it's awesome. And my number 1 monster in the game right now, cute little Dandelion. He's using everything. Dandy Swarm, Dandy Warrior, plants, everything. He's using everything. Debris Hime, absolutely everything. Great card. Just a terrific card. My top spell cards, number 5, Smashing Ground. Got to be used. Great card for monster clearance. That brings me to number 5, Dark Hole. Reason I like Dark Hole is because it can clear the whole field instead of just one. The negative part, though, it could impact you too in a negative way if you play it. So, I mean, it just depends. Number 3, and this was a hard choice for me, but Book of Moon. I love this card, but it was hard to make it number 3 instead of number 2. But it's a great card for offense and defense, but this card just barely beat it out, and that is Monster Reborn. At number 2, love Monster Reborn. Everybody does. Almost everybody runs a copy. So, and the top spell card to me right now is Pot of Duality. Obviously, it's the top spell card for those who have it. If you don't have Pot of Duality, okay, then this is my number 5 for it. And Pot of Duality would drop down to like number 3 behind Book of Moon. So, I mean, take that as you will. So don't bash me on that just because not everybody can get it, okay? If you can afford it, that's my number 1 card in the game right now as far as the Magic card goes. For traps, number 5 is Bottomless. For Bottomless to be the least of the top 5 I'm picking, that's saying something. So, obviously good monster removal. This is 2. It's just better because it doesn't, to me, because it doesn't require the attack or the attack power. It can just when they're attacking, so it doesn't matter about the effect of or the stipulation of it having to have 1500 or more. My 3rd is Mirror Force. Everybody loves Mirror Force. Everybody runs a copy almost. Great card. I don't have to explain why. 7 Tools of the Bandit comes in at number 4. Underworld 6667 really goes off about this card. You need to go check out his videos about it. It's great. Counter trap, and with so many counter traps being played in these days, paying 1,000 life points to your opponent who is, if you're 7 Tools against his Solemn Judgment or Warning, they pay 4,000 to your 1,000. But that does bring up my number 5, which is Solemn Judgment. Everybody runs it if they can find one and afford it, and it's just an all-around great card that can just open up huge holes in your game for your game for the win. So anyway, guys, that is my top 5 spells, traps, and magics. Spells, traps, and monsters, rather, and that does not include synchro monsters. Synchros will be coming next, so be sure to keep an eye out for that video. So anyway, peace, YouTube.